How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the Stanley Parable with me, Anonymous Disco. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. That's a nice detail. I didn't expect that. But I have set it to the correct time both times because I thought, I don't know, it was going to play some kind of significance in, you can still see that infinity shot like going for so long on the yellow window I'm hovering over. Nice detail, very nice detail. But anyways, yeah, just because I thought it would be some significance to the game, like it actually mattered that what time you had, but I don't know if it's all just a big fucking joke.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 42.
I need to see that shit again. Welcome back. Quit the game and then start it again. These achievements are making me feel like a real gamer, man, because they're like 90G. They're 90G.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go.
But anyways,
to the
yeah,
meeting
let's
room.
try for a
Perhaps he
few
had
fresh
simply missed a memo.
endings. Let's try to find some secrets. There's one I actually want to check out.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So what I want to try to do is go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And then I think this actually leads, from my recollection, it leads to some kind of like platform thing that will like raise you up. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of...
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It does look good. The game does look good. Actually, yeah, graphically. Looks very nice.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right, yeah. So this is where it was. So I want to go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
And then when I was here last time, I just jumped off, plummeted to my death. But,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Actually, I wonder what happened.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I go through this door. Need some kind of key card, but I don't know. We're at the loading docks. Yeah, and I think one thing this game, again, like I'm no expert, I don't know all the dates and numbers and shit, but this game, I don't know, just this kind of idea of like this empty office kind of liminal spaces type thing. Like, I don't know if it was the first to do that, but it just like, I don't know, it was one of the first of its kind to see kind of like this, and I don't know, it just seems like so many games like just have this general aesthetic around it now, like this one does. Wonder what this is gonna lead me. No buckets past this point, okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
So he wants me to give him a chance. But we're already this far, I'm not listening to him.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
And I walked through the blue one, man. I know what I did.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
So now you're not giving me the choice anymore, eh? Oh, the blue one's here. Huh.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Oh.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Well, there's so many choices, man. Just like each path opens up. I kind of want to follow along this narrative that we've been doing, but I would love to see how pissed off he would be if now I didn't listen to him. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'd probably give that a 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable, worldwide leaderboard. He added a leaderboard. Good old Neil is offline. Skid. Nikki Nacho. Right, yeah. Okay, let's go to the third door option again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Not really. Honestly, I've never been much of a leaderboard guy.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
What the hell? I feel like I've heard about this ending before, though. You actually have to do this for 4 hours. Man, what Ripper legend actually sat here and did this for 4 hours, dude? I commend them because that's crazy. I'm letting it go in the fire. Sorry, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What do we gotta play? I hope it's Elden Ring.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
Looks like
What is our
Firewatch.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious
like
to me
Firewatch.
that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Neat. Yeah, well, you know what? It's nice to get out of that, dreary office. Yeah, this is, without, it doesn't quite have the distinct art style of that of a Firewatch, but...
No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
What?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods
I like
now,
open
Stanley.
world games, though.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
It's Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost
It does say, it
now,
says Rocket
this
League over there.
Is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly
Rocket
do we do
League.
here? Let's see.
Rocket League. It's a
There are
lot more
lots of
fun.
cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Where is it? Whoa. Ball's a lot bigger. I'm moving a lot faster. Hey. Let's get it in the... Oh, but it's... Am I going in the right direction? Hopefully I don't score it on my own.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have
Well,
a
you don't
thought.
need to be so hard
And I
on it.
realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh
You're the
goodness,
only
that
ball
really
in
does
this
feel
story.
amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
Alright. Start smacking these balls around. It's okay.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Hey man, you know, games are all about trying to push it to its limits and do everything that the game has to offer. And I was just trying to explore around. I was just trying to see what choices were out there. And now we're in Rocket League without a car or any balls. So, I mean, he's a bit of a... He's sulking. This narrator, man. He's sulking. I don't know what to do now. You know, I'm just in Rocket League. How long am I gonna be here? I can't even like kill myself or anything with anything because I just can't restart it. But it does really make some interesting commentary on the, I don't know, just gaming and you know, the different types of games and how it feels to, you know, have choices and the kind of gaming tropes. Makes fun of a lot of gaming tropes and stuff. Like the one I've enjoyed a lot was in the last playthrough with the broom closet ending. And it's like, oh, are you gonna go tell your friends that you found the broom closet ending? Like, oh, you know, and he's just like, well, he's like, and that's the, I don't even know at this point if it really is, if there is a broom closet ending or not, but he didn't seem to like that. All right, what if I jump in the goal myself? Like, is there really? Oh, there we go.
Hold on. What are you doing?
There we go. I cracked the code.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
86 finally. Well, that's the thing. It's like you were not helping me anyways. So, whoa. Yeah, he's like he wasn't even helping me anyways. So, why the F not? Am I right? Getting kind of creepy though. Kind of spooky down here. Where to go? We're in the, so we were in the 4th floor earlier. I was 427. Now we're in the 5 dimension. I don't know how to get out of here. Aha! Here we go. Whoa. Someone's gaming rig. Who do we have here? Oh. What does it mean? What does it mean? Can't really seem to interact with anything here. Bunch of cameras? Someone watching me? Somehow I feel like somebody's watching me. Whoa.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
The end is never the end. It's an interesting one, though. Alright, so we're back at the start, so we got whatever ending you want to call that. That was a cool one, though. Kind of represented, like, he kind of represented, like, structure in a story. So I guess what I kind of got from that was, like, what is a game without structure? It will eventually won't be a game anymore. It's just nothing. There's no ending or no drive or purpose to it. So a game without purpose, is it really a game? Is it, if there's no ending and there's no goal, is it a game? Right? It's kind of what I was thinking about. I don't know, through that one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Let's try to see if we can get another
Stanley
ending.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's one I want to see, and it's when you, like, I want to follow his directions, and then when it gets to the mind control thing,
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
I want to hit
the door on his
the
left.
other button. I think the off button. So let's just try to race there.
Yet
as
there was
quick
not
as
a
possible.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Doing the speed run. Wonder, there's nowhere other way. Oh, you can go in here. What the heck? A gun to a panda's head. That's horrible. Business strategy. Well, what have we discovered here? What weird music. How long is this gonna go on for? Oh no. How long are we gonna be here? But you know what? Controllers vibrate, free massage. That's nice. Okay, let's fucking go. I am the most expensive boss. So that must be something else. I wonder if I had down of anything else. Going down. Wonder how long, because I bet you if you stayed in there long enough, something would happen. But how fucking long is that gonna take? Holy shit. Let me out of here. Let me out. It's too boring. Alright, let's go. Let's go elsewhere. Bathroom? Maybe employee bathroom? Executive bathroom. This is where I wanted to go. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but no yours, of course. So that's a lonely purse. Extreme bathrooms. Alright. What's this? What's that? What's this? The beige pages. Business time. It's business.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's business time. Business hours are over. Flight of the Conchords. Now I just got the song stuck in my head. That song is so freaking good. Like every Flight of the Conchords song. Every Flight of the Conchords song is fucking awesome. What was I say? Shut.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
try going down
of
this
the
escape
mind
thing.
control facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
But you said earlier when we were in the room, right? When we were in the room earlier, he said Stanley had no way of knowing this. So do you know that I can hear you, or do you know that I can hear you? You just don't want to acknowledge that I can hear you for the sake of the illusion so far. Anyways, I'm going forward, man. Because you so badly didn't want me to go here. I'm going here. You fucking piece of shit.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this
That's still a
violent
cruel
end
thing
to
to
his
do.
brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, you think that's it for me, man? I can escape this. I can escape this.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
There's another narrator. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
So is it there's two battling narrators, or
When
there's
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
so dark. The two doors. Oh, it's every possible outcome. Oh Office layout. Write this down. Write this down. This is all important information to break the cycle. I wonder if you can break the cycle. Nature paintings. That's nice. That's very nice. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Solitaire. Button sounds. Credits. Wonder if that's actually the credits or not. Must I wouldn't see why not. Boss's office. Is this some foreign one? Yeah, it is. Some fucking idiot's car alarm's going off, man. What a fucking joker. Freedom ending. Oh, so I've got the freedom ending. So this will this show you all the different endings? Monitor room elevator. Countdown room. Freedom ending. There's freedom ending as it exists in beta. Oh. Countdown desk. Exit. I'll keep looking around for just a moment before we exit. So this is the credits room, I take it. Like it's all like the settings and props of the game. And the narrator was also just a prop in the game. Now there's the real narrator. The apartment timer. So can you get into his apartment? Cool. Cargo lift. There's so much to see, man. There's still so many unanswered riddles upon riddles. Another thing too is just like dreams. Like, you know, if you're a fan of the channel, you know that I play a lot of dreams, and I just think there's so many dreams and dreams that have taken a lot of inspiration from this game too, like both aesthetically and the choices and the way like the world can kind of just start shaping and turning around you, and then just how meta it is and the writing on the walls. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Neat. Zending model one. Alright. I've seen enough.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
The
No,
player and the
perhaps
narrator.
not.
The player and
Sometimes
structure.
these things cannot be seen.
But one is constantly
But
feeding
listen to
the
me.
other one.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your Xbox. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Crazy breaking the fourth wall, man. Is this Metal? What is this? What is this Metal? What is this Metal Gear Solid? Alright, we're back. Alright. Well, let's leave it there for the time being. Discovered a few more endings, a few more secrets. Still so much to see, so much to do, so much to do and see. Thanks for watching this video though. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. We'll be back with more Stanley Parable very soon. Thanks again for watching. And yeah, peace the fuck out everyone. See you later.